Hello everybody. Ooh, I did not correct the name of our Go Live stream, but it is episode 8, not 7. DM Prep, always so good. Welcome to episode 7. We are down one person, and we will be down Jay or Zero Crown Guard for at least 4 to 5 weeks. They are in England right now on vacation and all that stuff, so if he gets a chance, that'd be cool to watch the Twitch stream. We're thinking about you guys and hoping you guys are having a great time. But we will we will fill your shoes with a non-player character here in the future, but we miss you, and yeah. So I guess to recap our last session, the party regroups back at the Brass Crab after the attack on High Hill. An enemy was taken hostage from the attack. The party interrogates them and finds information that Dragonlance was leading the revolution from the Ironclad Regiment. We understand that he was paid by an unknown client to attack and take over the city of Vogler. Others loyal to Cudgel and the Ironclad Regiment were left behind at the mercenary encampment, including Jayev, which is Cudgel's lieutenant. Cudgel leaves the town to regroup with her Ironclad Regiment loyalists. Meanwhile, the group, we get a long rest at the Brass Crab, and then the next morning we take off. The group takes off with Darrett and follows the trail west of the mercenary camp and try and track down the source of what's going on. And we uncovered a large dragon army encampment, which is on the screen right now. There was a huge fight that broke out. I think there was 3 Draconians, 2 soldiers, Red Dragon Army soldiers, and it was kind of a small patrol, but once they saw us, one of them tried to kind of turn and bolt and run and flee and let the camp know what's going on, but before they can do that, long story short, lots of magic and ponating. The group did take them down swiftly. They killed the fleeing Draconian that was swooping low. Got wrecked by the sorcerer of the group, Balrin. And he was even AFK, folks. That's right. AFK.
Quickly messaging on my phone.
Quickly messaging while in bed, telling us what spells to cast. That was truly epic.
I had the most satisfying dreams after that.
It was so good. I was like, oh my god, there's so much chat going on right now. I gotta pause and see what Balrin wants to do and how he wants to kill this Draconian that's fleeing.
Just as a heads up, when I used up the Tides of Chaos,
yes.
Remember, I think you get to choose when I surge.
Okay, yes.
So basically, I think I have like 1 spell left to my name, so as soon as I use it, if there's an opportunity, then...
That's a first level and above. Anytime you cast that spell is when I can have you surge. And
I kind of get the impression that knowing you, anytime I use that, I will be surging right away.
You can ask Tara, our other campaign, and she will testify, like, yes, as soon as I cast it, I'm like, surge. Roll the 1d100. Yeah.
But I told him, I was just like, that was the plan. It's just like, use, like, Tides of Chaos, get all the advantage, then surge, which is just fun. I mean, what's the point of being a wild mage if you're not going to surge all the time?
Right. Totally.
That's why I want to walk up to this camp, cast my last first level spell, see what happens, and then run like hell.
There you go.
Shoot some
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I guess with that information, like, we just ended the battle, and we've kind of learned some information that this Red Dragon army is huge. It's a pretty significant military force that is camped maybe a few miles just northwest of Vogler. You can tell the force looks pretty well organized and has vigilant patrols that we've uncovered.
Little kitty kitty.
And then also the soldiers are kind of like a mix of other hooded figures that have wings and reptilian features. I think Halvard classifies them the best as bat, alligator. What is it? Oh, you're on mute too, Alex.
Alligator bats, I think.
You're on mute, Alex.
Yeah,
Oh,
we threw one more
okay.
thing in there too, after we learned that they turned to stone or something.
Yes. Their body turns to stone and releases a petrifying gas when they're killed.
Yeah, it added like a bat alligator blank.
Yes. Yeah. So it seems like it's just like around, like out of character, it's like 5 feet from the creature when he dies and explodes, which you guys have kind of learned from the first time that we ever fought these Draconians before, and then this last time that we fought these same type of Draconians. So just out of character, you guys know that, hey, if you're going to kill it and you don't want to get damaged or petrified, or possibility of getting petrified, stay 5 feet, away from it, outside of its circumference there. So that's kind of where we left off. We're at the end of this battle here. We just killed some things. We saw that the camp probably didn't take note as to what was going on. But from here and the things done, what would you guys like to do?
I'd like to see if they had anything on them that we could, clues or whatever. Money too, but also like anything. Parchment that say what they're up to or who they are.
Okay. Yeah, you guys check them out. You guys probably collectively get about 20 steel pieces. They don't have like any other type of valuable stuff. It's mainly just like their armor. I know the soldiers and stuff were pretty. They all had a shield and scale mail. Their weapons were long swords, and then also the Draconians wielded short swords, and they pretty much had like their natural armor and stuff, but that's pretty much all what you collect. Except for the guy that's way down there.
Yeah. No thanks.
It'll be getting a little bit too close.
Did we say that Cudgel was coming here or to meet the loyalists?
Cudgel was going to her mercenary camp.
Which is not here. Okay.
It's not here, but it's outside of Vogler. I mean, it's kind of like before we get to Vogler. So, yeah. Well,
this I don't know if this would be within much of our feasible understanding of the town's like security or army. I guess they're militia, but does this army look like it's beyond what Vogler would be able to withstand?
Halvard, as a character, yes. You're a soldier. You've been in a large city before, and you know a lot of people that were killed at High Hill were like the town's security or the town's whatever, and almost all of them died. Vogler is super vulnerable right now, and this army is huge. It is. It's bigger than anything you guys have ever seen, and it looks like it could just rip right through Vogler if it wanted to.
Gotcha. Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
It's time to hit the dusty trail.
We're out of here,
yeah.
peace.
Yeah, kind of. There's nothing else here. Like
Yeah.
I don't see the reason in staying. And I think Ballroom would be like fucking, kind of panicking.
Sure. Absolutely, yeah. Darrett too is
Yeah, I
pretty.
agree.
Darrett too is in agreement. He's pretty shocked with what he sees. I mean, Darrett did take some damage, and I think even Siru took a little bit of damage. Like a few of the half the party took like some damage and stuff like that, and was banged up a little bit. But yeah, Darrett is like, oh my gosh. He's like, there's no way. He's like, we should get back and let the mayor know what's going on and what we just came across.
Before we do that, maybe Ciro can go run into the army and scout, and we'll meet up with him in about 5 weeks.
That sounds great. Ciro's like,
He
hey
can go
guys,
infiltrate.
He's like, I'll stay here and I'll go into stealth mode, and I'm just gonna heal up underneath this tree right here. Don't worry about me, guys. But
All right, cool.
yeah.
See you later. Bye, Ciro.
Bye. The Ciro takes off, and he goes into.
And Jay, that is canon if you're watching.
That is canon, and he disappears into the tree. Hidden tokens. And Ciro's gonna keep an eye on the Red Dragon army for us.
Need a spy on the inside. He'll play a pivotal role in
Yes.
5 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's actually not a bad twist to have him like infiltrate the Dragon army and become one of them, and that's why he's been gone for so long. Okay, so out of character.
Yeah,
Oh!
no, I mean, I'm not.
That's wow. That's not a bad
character.
Okay.
Yeah, go do some recon, man. No, he would have to bring that up. I don't think Ballroom would be volunteering people for going to do something that.
I'll talk to Jay about that, or I'll think about it. Let me sleep on it and think about it and all that stuff. But yeah, that might be a good hook there, though. But yeah, what would Biddy, Halvard, Balrin? Where do you guys want to head back? Do you guys want to head back to town or do something else? Go back to the mercenary encampment, or you guys are all muted, but
Well, should we go back to town and warn them about what we've seen?
Yeah, why don't we actually? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we probably would be best off just by either continuing to look for that mercenary camp to see if they might be able to help out with the town and then hit a return to Vogler, or we could just hightail it back to Vogler and let them know of the news.
We could send Ciro to go tell the mercenaries cudgel, and then we can head back to town. Why don't we do that?
All right, Ciro just magically appears. Hey guys. He's in the tree. He's like, yeah, if you want me to, I'll go check out the mercenary encampment and go check in with Cudgel, and if you guys want to head back to town, let the mayor know what's going on. But we better hightail it quickly.
Yeah.
So okay.
Sounds good.
With that, you guys head on back to the tavern. Flip us back to the tavern. Okay. Um, yeah, so we head back to the tavern. We get back again, going through the city. Everybody's like staying in their house and, pretty scared and paranoid right now. We make it to the Brass Crab. We get in there. You guys see, um, Mayor Raven. Um, you see, with her is Becklin. Um, so actually, it's been a while since I brought up pictures, but this is the mayor. The mayor's there in the Brass Crab. She looks like she has not slept at all. She is just pretty fatigued and everything. She's got Becklin right there with her at the table trying to talk things through, just trying to, kind of focus her attention on what's going on. But as we get back there, we enter the Brass Crab. She's very happy to see us. Again, this is like the next morning. You guys come in and see the mayor, and she's like, "What did you guys find?" She's like, "Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys, by the way. But I'm sorry, I haven't slept in forever, but tell me, we're just trying to gather as much information as possible as to what's going on. It is so great to see you guys."
Well, there is some news that we came with. Although we have not found the encampment of the mercenaries, we did run into a different encampment of a incredibly sizable army of strange creatures that we...
An army?
Yes, an army set up. How are they, like, pretty close, or are they probably a decent distance?
They're maybe like a half hour away from Vogler, traveling distance. So they are like northwest of Vogler. Yes, game over, man. But yeah, they're very close by.
And at least for as far as I can tell, it seems that with what they have from what we dealt with for one of their scouting parties, they don't seem like they're here to simply... They don't seem like some simple barbarian force to...
Tell me about this army. You guys can tell, or everybody kind of roll an insight check for me.
Ooh, I'm actually pretty good inside. That's a +3.
Ooh.
6, 15. Okay. So
My entire HUD
Balrin
disappeared.
and Halvard, you can tell when you guys talk about a sizable army, you can just tell Becklin has a lot of understanding from her look. She doesn't seem scared or panicked. It's almost like she's heard of such things before, or she's kind of holding something back of, But as Halvard describes the dragon army that they saw and all this stuff. But yes, continue on, Halvard.
I might need to refresh here because my HUD has turned into something. The chat has disappeared, and I cannot get rid of my character sheet. Actually, it can sit there. It's fine. So
Okay.
but
Halvard has experienced technical
I
difficulties.
will at some point disappear and return.
Okay.
But However, we'll just go ahead and say, and as far as I can tell with Vogler after the recent misfortunes that came upon it, it does not seem that Vogler would be in the best state. Coming from someone from working in another town's militia, it is at least my opinion. But this
Sure.
is your town, your city. But
Mayor Raven thanks you. Becklin is like, did you say it looks like you guys came across some action? And she looks at your wounds and stuff. And she's like, did they see you? Did they let this large army know? I mean, obviously you guys came back in one piece, but she's like, where's Zero? What's...
it has just crossed my mind that we did not hide those bodies. They're kind of just there.
What,
Well,
happens,
there's-
Right?
what happens to these ones?
What's that?
What happens to these types of corpses? The ones that we just killed?
They probably
Dust?
lie dead and rot.
No, the Draconians.
Oh, Draconians?
Yeah.
They turn to stone and then they go into like dust. They just crumble. Like
Oh, they turn to-
after about a minute or so, they just crumble and fade away.
So they don't.
So
it's
we
like
didn't
no
even
corpse.
need to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think
We're
they
good.
were.
But there are
or
the
three
humans, the
of them.
two, yeah, human
It's
soldiers.
too late to say that we would have hidden their bodies.
I think we would have just gotten out of there.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I think you guys would have exactly what Ballroom
That's-
said.
I mean,
yeah.
did
You
they
guys-
look like they were on the move too, like quickly, or were they just setting up camp, or how mobile? Did they look like
You
they
don't
could
know.
get?
They were well positioned and set up.
Like, but they weren't marching or
No.
getting prepared to march. Okay.
No. Yeah. Oh no, we lost Swanky. Oh no. Okay.
No, that was that.
Oh wait,
No,
it's Alex.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Okay. So
Yeah.
with that,
I'd tell them it's like you've got to leave. I mean, there's thousands of soldiers out there. Zero went to go tell Cudgel that this, and then tell him about the red. Well, I guess we didn't know the red dragon necessarily. We knew the Takehisas flying the red flags, kind of
Yeah.
relate all that symbolism to them.
you would almost describe it as like, they all wear red and black in their uniform. So it's kind of like this, like they had red banners and red tents and red everything, or just like this red army is just massing, and it's full of humans and these draconians. I think the mayor and Becklin are like, what are these creatures that you guys are talking about? Like that turn to stone, and like tell me more about them. That's weird.
Well, at first we thought they were bats, and more like alligator. They've got scales. They speak a language that I didn't know that anyone does speak, which is Draconic. I don't. They walk like men. They're humans, but they are dangerous. When they die, they're weaponized.
Yep.
I've never seen them before or heard of them.
Okay. And Becklin is like, that is very interesting, and the mayor's just like, she's like, this is too much, and she's just like, we have a huge army outside of our door, and she's just like, I need to protect my people at all costs, and this is crazy. This is like what you guys are talking about. Just then, like, Cudgel comes in from the door, and she comes over to the table. Everybody's happy to see her, and she's like, "Oh, she's like, I made it back. She's like, I was able to meet up with my those that are still loyal to me back at camp. And
Did
she's
Cyril
like,
catch up with you?
yes, he did. Cyril, he told me what happened to you guys. I know you guys look a little bit banged up, as do we all, and need some sleep and rest and all that. And she looks all around at everybody, especially at the mayor. And she's like, yeah, Cyril wanted to tell you that he took care of the 2 bodies for you guys. So
Sweet.
he was
He's
looking
a
out for
thinker.
you. But with that, and she's like, well, I went back to my camp and I talked to my other lieutenant, Jave Vildruz, and he's going to. He is loyal with us. He's going to. He is with me, and I got some great information from him. I guess those like Jayev and other loyal mercenaries had heard of the events at High Hill, and apparently from that they had restrained several soldiers loyal to Gorgonis, but didn't have to participate in the reenactment that just happened. So I've got a few of my men still with me that are on board and loyal to me, but and we've captured a few of them that needed to be captured and stuff. But that's what I know. What are you guys talking about? What have you guys seen? Or tell me about this. Cyril is talking about a dragon army, some type of red dragon army. Tell me more about that.
It's
We
huge.
can't really restrain herself. She's just like, oh my goodness, there were so many of them. There were like thousands of them. They were huge and they're weird and they're scaly and they smell bad and their bodies do weird things when they're. I mean, it's weird. It's weird.
Okay. She's like, oh, that's crazy. And she's like, well, just so you know, Mayor, you have the support of us mercenaries if it comes to bloodshed. And the Mayor Raven is just like, she's like, there's gotta be a peaceful resolution to this mysterious army that's on our door. She's like, thank you for your support, Cudgel. I really appreciate it and stuff like this. But, right now, we need more information. I can't throw us at war. There's no way that we can defend ourselves here if this army comes through or anything. She's like, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. And with that, the door to the bar opens, and this figure emerges at the door that you guys have seen before, and he's like, I have some questions. I know a lot has gone on here today, and nobody failed to let me know that an important meeting was going on in the town of Vogler, but I'm here as an advisor to give you my advice where I can. And what happened today is crazy. This should not happen. Should not happen at all. And why wasn't I told to be here? I'm Lord Bakaris Istide. And, honey, if I can get a drink and stuff too, that'd be great. Yeah, thank you. as he comes in. You guys are all on mute, but anything you guys want to do?
Biddy kind of looks at him, kind of gives him a little side eye, and just goes, like just chomps her teeth, reminding him about the time she threatened to bite him.
Sorry, I was moving about the house too.
Oh.
Now I'm getting set up. Yeah, Ballrun will just kind of instantly start rolling his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I see what the what the mayor's reaction to him saying all this is, like whether
Sure.
she seems like, oh yeah, this guy's a pretty good advisor, or
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
a 16 again.
16.
I love
Okay.
16 with my
It's
insights.
very good. So yeah, you definitely notice she's a little bit more annoyed right now by Lord Baccaris coming in. So she's a little bit annoyed by him, and just kind of make sure that she doesn't roll her eyes, but you can just tell that she's, not happy that he's here right now. Oh, you're on mute, Alex.
I tried fixing. Oh, okay. That actually, if I click this button, well, I don't think I was able to click
You
on that.
disconnected
Weird.
and then reconnected, and then
Oh,
it
okay.
mutes you.
Yeah, my where it shows all the screens and stuff did a bunch of silly things, but so he doesn't seem like he's the most. She doesn't seem like she seems too ecstatic about this fellow
No.
being here.
No, she's kind of on board with you guys too.
Gotcha.
And he's like,
He's
so
the guy who messed up your fishing too.
yeah. So what are we talking about, people? Because there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and I need some answers if I'm gonna educate you guys properly for what we should do at Vogler. And the mayor's like, we've discussed some things, and I don't remember asking for your advice right now, Lord Baccaris. And he's like, well, I didn't have an invite, apparently, but I'm here right now, and I feel like if somebody's gonna do something, that would be great, because right now, nobody's doing anything. And the mayor just looks really angry.
Can I roll an insight check to see like how excited this person might be at what's happening? Like because Ballrun's gonna have a lot of questions about like how would you not have seen such a huge group coming this way, like a huge army on the doorstep, and I wanted to kind of get this jackass's like try to get at his motivations. Like, is he excited by this potential?
Oh, like an insight onto
Change of
Lord
regime.
Baccaris?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Nope.
5. Yeah,
Nope.
it just seems like he, probably asked around some people as to what's going on and found his way in this bar here. And, yeah, he is sober, but, he's not a total ass, but he's, like, you don't notice a difference. Like, this guy's just really a dick. And what he said to the mayor was kind of, like, calling her out on her doing her job and stuff, so.
No one could do your job better. I can do it so good. Everybody's talking about how good I'm the best at this job. Sorry. Your voice is just perfect.
Yeah. In which case, because you were saying that, like, after he said that, that really, I mean, I guess it was a kind of, I want to say, undertone to, it was supposed to be a
To the
slight
mayor?
jab toward the mayor.
Yeah.
Mayor.
That was a slight jab. He's just trying to,
And create new words.
I'm
Make
into
a
it.
new language.
I like it. I'll back
And
you up.
You taught in colleges.
one of the guards and stuff, he looks at you guys, or he kind of steps up and gets a little bit closer to Lord Vicaris and stuff, and he's like just pretending like he's fixing something on a table or whatever, and he looks over at you guys and he's like gives you guys like a silent like what's up guys and stuff.
That guy.
And he's trying to be kind of stealthy or whatever, pretend like Lord Vicaris doesn't see him and stuff if shit goes down type of thing. So with that,
Is it safe to say that guy might be the Aoki? Is that
yes.
thing am I reading here?
Yeah.
Am I correct?
It could be safe to say. I will let you guys know when the time is right.
Does the mayor notice them?
Yes. The mayor's like, looks over at, she's like, Evac, we're fine here. And Evac's like, okay. And he just kind of shifts, and then he shifts, and then he shifts, and then he just goes over by the door. Keeping all the while, like, keeping his eye on Lord Vicaris and stuff.
That's fair. I was gonna say, because otherwise I was gonna go over and whisper a game plan to him, but if he
Okay.
do that, I will
And Lord Vicaris, yeah.
adjust myself.
Yeah, go ahead
a little
and
bit
adjust.
this way.
Lord Vicaris is just starting to do just more ranting and raving and just being annoying as all hell. And you can tell he's just like trying to fish for information and giving you guys like super bullshit false, like here's what I would do, but he doesn't really tell you like what he would do. He's just, so he's just like a busybody that wants to be a part of everything and tell you that you're doing it wrong, but he won't offer any advice as to how to do it right.
Oh, I don't have the sleep spell. Bummer. This would have been helpful.
You might have
Oh well.
too little HP for it to affect other people then, at that point.
Yeah.
Right. Unless
So-
he's a boss.
So Vicaris is just like, so there's a red dragon army. I get that. Yes, a huge army. He's like, they're gonna totally murder us. There's no way. We can't defend ourselves. This is ludicrous. Absolutely crazy ludicrous.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm casting a spell on this motherfucker. Let's see. Send a game log.
Oh, suggestion.
So,
nice.
I'm gonna give him a little. Yeah.
Is that a cantrip or?
No, it's a second level spell. So.
When you cast that, go ahead and roll your 20-sided dice.
Let's
See if you surge. Oh wait, no.
Well,
I was
You
about to
do
say,
surge. You automatically,
Yeah.
roll one
okay,
one d
wait.
one d hundred.
Surge.
Let's do.
Okay,
Let's
what-
do the suggestion first.
Suggestion,
right?
yes.
Order of operations here. So we'll
Yes.
get that, and then we'll do the batshit crazy thing. So he's got to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yeah. And what I'm going to suggest he does. Hold on. Can't be charmed. Word in such a manner as to make a course that sound reasonable. Hold on. And how long does this last? Up to 8 hours. Okay. Cool.
8 hours. Okay.
Yeah, it requires concentration, so I'm not sure how easy that's going to be for me to hold.
He's gonna get a 14. I don't know if that passes.
And how do I figure out what he has to beat for me?
I think in your,
Is it your spell?
Save
sheet-
DC 15. 15.
Oh, 15.
So
Ooh.
yeah, there it is right there.
He fails. Okay. So you can
You
tell
want to go and pack all of your things and leave town immediately.
I'm gonna go pack my things, and I'm gonna leave this town and let you all burn. I have decided this. I'm out of here. You can keep that drink. Goodbye. And he just takes off. He takes
Okay, now let's
off
see if I
out of the
murder us
bar.
all, shall we?
And,
Here comes the wild magic.
yes, go ahead and... Remember when the brass crab was
Oh
upright?
boy. Yeah, each
Ooh,
creature
69.
Yeah.
Doop, 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 doop.
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute. The invisibility ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell. So everybody's invisible now. around 30
Everybody
feet,
is invisible
including
right now.
including what's his name, so he's trying to make a
Oh,
grown
yeah.
since he's invisible.
That's right.
What's the duration?
Bakara.
Went 30. Oh, even both guards. You said for a minute? Or...
Yeah, for the next minute.
For the
Yep.
minute. Okay.
Enjoy
So,
it.
as you do this, you just see, like, this, like, static, and, like, the room starts, like, shaking and stuff, and you just feel this wave of magic just, like go into you and just explode out. And as it does so, everybody just goes invisible. Nobody can see anybody. And you hear Becklin say, what just happened? I can't see anybody. And Mayor Raven's like, oh my god. She's like, is this, what is
You hear
happening?
Ballrun a little whispering or whistling. It's just
And Cudgel and the guards are like kind of freaking out. They're just like, you know, they're just moving and pacing and staying by the door and all this, and they're just like, I don't see anybody. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? And Backland's like, we're here. We're here. And he's like, I don't see anybody. And Backland's like, I don't see you either. And everybody's like, I don't see you. I don't. So like after like a minute of just like all this weird confusion, craziness.
wait. Important. Did Bakaris actually leave?
Yes.
Or what is that?
Bakaris,
Okay, he left while
yeah.
he's invisible? Okay.
Yes. Well, he didn't get invisible when you cast that. He took off, and then... Oh, that's right. You cast the suggestion. Oh...
I think he would have been caught up in it.
Yeah. He was... Okay. Yeah, he left invisibly, but he was heading towards the door. You caught him on the way out. So...
Okay.
And then, like, after a minute or so, like, everybody, like, pops back into vision. They're just like, what the hell just happened? Ballroom just has a big old grin on his face.
I think it's, yeah. I mean, at least it took the focus off of the question of why he's all of a sudden had a change of heart and packing his things to go.
Yep.
So, hey, diversion.
Hey, who knows? So just, yeah, as that happens, you hear some kind of like commotion coming outside the door. The soldier, Ayek, kind of goes out and talks, and he brings you and another person back in, and it's a villager, and it's little Timmy. And little Timmy's like, hey guys, I ran. I know. I do a lot of running because I'm Timmy. I'm a good track star and stuff, but I'm the fastest man in the village. And you Mayor Raven, you should just know that I reckon we seen somebody at the gates, and they're in like some black and red armor, and they're coming to the gate, and they want to talk to somebody of the town. I came here as fast as I could. He's just like out of breath.
You're going to make it big someday, kid.
Yelby, the bartender, comes over, gives him a tall glass of water and stuff. He's like, thank you. But you guys better go. You guys better. And Mayor's like, we'll check it out. Thank you, little Timmy. And with that, she looks at everybody and she's like, let's go.
Welcome.
Okay.
Follow you.
Excellent. She appreciates that, and you
Yep.
guys head out towards the front of the village. Let me change the scene for us.
Should I try to disguise myself? Just be confused.
Yeah. Now's a good time if you guys want to do any like stuff, but you don't need to.
I'll try to disguise myself
Okay.
as one of the draconians and like throw up a hood and stuff and just like quickly whisper to people, be like, hey, this is gonna get a little weird, but just go with it. And then like throw up my hood, cast a spell to disguise myself. Let me
Okay.
send this to the game log.
Let's see. You guys are not seeing my tokens, are you? No, I don't think so.
There we go. So yeah. Oh shit!
Disguise
Sorry to
self?
spam.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
Didn't
it's
mean
all
to throw
good.
it in there twice. But yeah, I'm gonna make myself like all hooded and initially look like one of the creatures that the draconians that we killed.
Oh, okay.
And then, but kind of purposely stay hooded and out of sight.
Okay.
It's gonna be one of those things where it's like I'll see if there's any point in, I don't know, whatever.
Sure.
Got a wild hair.
No, you do that. You throw on like a cloak and stuff, and
And I did not search.
oh, you did not search. Okay, cool. Okay. So yeah, you guys do that. I don't know why the things are not popping out. Your tokens. Let me try adding you guys. Let's see. Oh, there we go. No, it showed up. Okay. Here's Biddy, Balrin, Halvard.
I think the thing that I'm gonna want to like look for is a window to see if person says to surrender or whatever. I'm gonna look to see if I can find out if they're gonna just kill everybody anyway. That's kind of what I'm.
Yeah,
thinking. So I'm looking for an if I'm gonna let
Sure.
them talk it out loud.
Okay. So you
I'm just gonna
see,
tell another.
like, beneath the carvings of leaping fish that are etched into Vogler's open wooden gate, you guys see a human in black and red scale mail that sits astride an armored war horse. She holds a rolled parchment and calls out, "Who among you speaks for this village?"
Not it. I mean, the mayor should be doing this, right? Not us.
Yeah, everybody's kind of like looking, and the mayor steps up, and the mayor steps forward, and she goes up, and she takes. Let's see. Let me get the. She goes up there. She takes the letter, and she's like, "That would be me. I'm Mayor Raven, Uth Vogler." And she takes the message, and the writer's like, "Very well." And you see the mayor just kind of comes back. You guys kind of all kind of congregate. It's all right, Balrin. You can move close.
Oh, okay. Like we're gonna
Yeah,
walk up
creeping.
and walk back.
Yeah.
But straight
And
creeping.
keep it creeping. So you guys kind of all turn in towards the mayor, and she's got the scroll like set out, open up to all you guys, and she says, "People of Vogler," this is what she's reading from the scroll. She says, "People of Vogler, by the orders of Bella Phaon, the voice of Takesis, you will quarter the soldiers of the invincible Red Dragon Army this night. Refuse and die. This is the Dragon Queen's will. Let me see if I can chat message that, or if it's too much. No, it's not gonna like me. Okay. Let's see if I can do something else. Okay. There we go. So I just typed it into the text chat thingy. You guys can go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Jesus loves religion checks.
Critical failure, Jesus. Haha.
Critical failure,
Okay,
Jesus.
I'm just gonna say, like, every single
Sweet
week,
Jesus.
I am not a fan of these dice. Not
Ooh.
a fan.
Mm,
My
It's-
rolls.
Yeah. Yes. I
Witness.
agree, but you did
Witness.
hit for your first
You're not
time our last session. You did hit. And I'm just like, oh, yeah.
I was very excited.
This-
Level 3.
I know.
Just hit for the first time.
You're a cleric. It's okay.
And the woof.
Whoosh, swing and a miss. So, Halvard, you recognize the name Takesis as one of the gods of Kryn. The cleric of Takesis.
We already had this roll earlier, right? Like, this is long ago that we talked about the Kesis.
I
and we
think
shared all
so.
this info. The
Yeah.
first time we fought the creatures. The
Yeah.
dragons.
That's
Yeah.
fair, because I do have it
The
written
symbol
down
of
that
Takesis.
the
Yeah.
soldiers wear
Yeah.
Takesis symbol.
No roll necessary. We
No
know,
roll
we know
necessary, but you guys all
the
know
next
that
note.
Takesis is like the greatest of the evil gods, who is also known as the Dragon Queen. Hence the Dragon Queen's will. And it's the same symbol that appears on this dragon army's uniform and armor. And with this, like, mayor, it kind of steps up and she's like, and I might need a moment to think about this. And the messenger's like, very well, you can think about it all you want. But tonight, this evening, this is happening. And up on the cliff top, you guys see 4 other soldiers that are just watching you guys. They have kind of like their javelins like whipped out and just readying for, and the messenger of the dragon army says, well, if you need some time to talk about it and reconsider, fine then. We will be here. Nobody will leave this town. You will tell me what your choice is, Mayor Raven. And the mayor turns towards you guys, and she looks back and she's like, we will. Just give us a second here. And the mayor turns to you guys and she's like, this is happening too fast.
Is it during this time that Balrin was still in the disguised self of the...
Oh
yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. That's
Dragon
right.
Man?
That's right. Yeah.
Are you gonna?
So, I'll start to I'll kind of remove myself from the group a little bit,
Okay.
slowly kind of going back, trying to make it seem like I'm sneaking away, and then I'll
Okay.
try to. Okay, so this is a human that's here, not
Yeah.
Draconian.
A human.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll kind of reveal my face or whatever to them and say something in Draconian and be like, aren't we just going to kill them all anyway?
Uh,
To see if they understand, and if they don't, then I would say that, like, whisper that to the, in, common tongue or whatever.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
Yeah, because I'm trying to, figure out if they're just going to kill everybody anyway.
Right.
Ugh.
12. So she says
Do I get an advantage for looking like a draconian?
she does.
Is
Yeah.
that something?
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll again. Advantage. Yeah.
Okay. I'll make
You're
my case.
playing the part.
Oh, almost
A
a
9.
20.
Okay.
Okay.
And she
12 was-
nods to you without kind of giving away your identity, and she's just like, certain rules need to be met before we do things, but be ready tonight. Wait for the call.
Okay. And, like, I'll kind of walk away. So, sorry, like, what would I be making of this? That they're going to just kill everybody tonight at some point?
Most likely, you can gather that what kind of answer the mayor gives, they're most likely gonna probably attack this village tonight,
No matter what.
no matter what.
Okay. I'm going to come back and just, like, try to just keep, again, hidden back to the people and share this news. Be like, hey, look, tell them yes, but we've got to get out. They planned on killing everybody and attacking anyway. We have limited time, but tell them yes to buy yourself more time.
Okay, I will do this.
Or ask for more time, like, draw it out, like,
Yeah.
let's get the people out of here.
Very well.
Maybe we can all go start warning people while you sit here and hum and haw and buy as much time.
Yeah, Mayor Raven is like, why don't you guys all run back? I will try to stall as much as I can and just tell her what our intentions are. See what I can do, try to get this peacefully resolved. But if you guys want to go back and do what needs to be done in the town.
I would look at her and be like, I just want to let you know there's no peaceful way out of this.
And
They are very much planning on doing what they're going to do, which is to attack this town. So don't delude yourself. Do what's right. Get people out.
okay. And she's like, all right.
Mind you, Balrin's turning pale. Well, I mean, I guess I look like a draconian, but, like, I'm just not saying this, barely keeping it together.
And the mayor turns around and she's like, we need to convene and stuff, but we will give you our response here within an hour or so. And the messenger is like, very well. We will be here. We will not go anywhere. And the mayor, like, beckons you guys all back to the Brass Crab.
This place is surrounded by the sea, so this is the only way in and out.
There is the river, which has,
River.
yeah. So it does, I mean, the river on it is like the only other way out of this place.
Okay.
But right now we're basically, screwed because they are fortifying the northern area, or the other way out of town. That is not sea. So with that, you guys go back to the Brass Crab. You can just tell the mayor is just like, there has to be a peaceful way to get through this, and she's like, I understand they're watching our city and all this stuff, but there has to be a way out of this. And you guys just see that Cudgel is just like, and she's like, well, whatever happens, you've got the mercenaries and my ironclad behind you. But because of what's happening, she's like, there's no way I can get to my troops. I have to I have to warn them. I have to bring them back into the city to help prepare for what sounds from what Balrin was saying, what may happen. And she's like, I need a diversion or something to get so I can get back and bring them back in. We don't have any defense at all in the city, and I need to bring my group back in.
Son of a bitch, I used all my spell.
You guys, you guys, you guys know like Becklin and stuff is pretty quiet, and she does definitely want to talk to you guys and stuff, and she's trying to get you guys over to the corner of the bar to talk to you.
All right, let's
you guys
do it.
wanna
Let's,
go?
let's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys head over there, and Becklin's like, listen, I've heard about war and unstoppable armies in the east. I got that message from that farmer, and I sent a scout out to our other people who I've been having, he's my intel and been giving me information about the dragon army that's been happening. I fear that the dragon army soldiers are just part of that greater force. She's like, listen, I've lived here for decades in Vogler, and I know the people are not soldiers. They need weeks of training and 100 more professional soldiers to stand a chance against this army. She's like, I would suggest and see what you can do to persuade the mayor to evacuate the village at a moment's notice in case the other plans fall or they fail. And she says like, the evacuees can follow the river to safety in Calamon if they do so. But I would need your help to convince the mayor of this. But just my 2 bits worth, but
That's what I was trying to do, but yeah, we can give it another go.
I thought that's actually what we were doing was
Yeah,
getting a head start telling people to evacuate.
yeah, that was the goal. We have rolled persuasion to convince the mayor at that time of doing this?
no, go ahead and go ahead. Everybody can roll a persuasion check on the mayor.
Group effort,
maximum efforts.
Oh, son of a
Persuasion
bitch.
was it, right?
Persuasion, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Ooh, geez.
Ooh, thank you, Biddy. Ooh, thank you, Halvard. Okay,
nice. Cool. Okay. Very good. So you guys go up to the mayor, and what are you guys gonna say to her and stuff? You guys kind of have Becklin there, kind of supporting you, and while you're there. Sorry, I gotta switch us back to the tavern.
I think Biddy kind of goes up and just just stands in front of the mayor and just kind of says like, "Look, Mayor, I know that you're not. You know, whatever wants to abandon ship or anything, but there's absolutely, I've seen this army. There's absolutely no way that this town can withstand it. If they attack, everyone will die. We need to get people to safety. When they attack, people will die."
Okay. And you guys feel like she's heard this from Balrin, from Becklin, from Cudgel, and other people, and she knows what she must do, but she's having a hard time accepting it. And with your words that you guys just persuaded her, she's like, all right, we need to save the people. We need to save the people. I'm the mayor here, and we need to do what's right. We need to get these people out of here. We need to have a plan of evacuating the people of Vogler. She's like, I'm gonna have to ask for your guys' help. I need you and Darrett and possibly one of our guards here to help organize an evacuation. There's a few tasks that I need you guys to help me with. First, I need you guys to help inform the villagers of the situation by collecting everyone in the village circle. Next, we need to assess how many ships the village has and roughly how many villagers they can carry. And then next, we need to instruct the villagers how to get to safety. And then we need, number one thing, we need to keep everybody calm and chill. But that would help me out. She says if you guys want to, out of character, you guys can split up and do this as a group. I will pit you guys. Let me just kind of move you guys off to this side here. But this is the group of people that she's kind of tasking with this. And with this, you see, the other soldier is like, "What's up?" And you can tell he's like super excited to like be amongst you guys and stuff. So, yeah. And so it's out of character. It's up to you guys, like how you guys, if you guys want to divvy it up, it might be best because time is kind of the essence right now. She's stalling for time. But whatever you guys can do, like if you guys want to send some people to the village to let the town people know, or if somebody wants to go down to the ship dock to talk to them, or however you guys want to chop, slice it, and dice it.
I mean, there's 3 things and 3 of us. If you each divide up
Okay.
and get things done. I mean, keeping everyone calm is embedded throughout all of it.
Yes.
So,
Who wants to go to like knock on doors and collect everybody in the village circle? I think with that we'd have one of you guys do that, and then Becklin and the other soldier Ayek would come with you guys.
yeah, I don't know, Halvard, Biddy, what do you gravitate towards of these? Collect everyone in the village, assess the ships.
Assess the ships or instruct the villagers how to get to safety.
Safety.
I could help collect just
Okay.
because
Yeah.
instructing
You're a
is
soldier.
one thing I could do. Ships. I'm from Tarsus. I haven't seen that shit in my entire life. For a time, but I'm not that old.
Yeah, I would say, Halvard, you feel more at ease with your soldier of doing, like, knocking on houses and stuff. You've done this. You feel pretty confident that you can do this. So, Biddy or Balrin, what do you guys want to talk to the villagers about how to get to safety or assess the ships down at the dockyard?
I'll give you choice first, Biddy. What you want?
I would have had some experience with ships, right? Having left Mount Nevermind to go live with the dwarves, right?
Yeah.
Nevermind, it's in the middle of a ocean.
Yep.
I could assess the ships, maybe.
Okay.
Would I have any kind of I don't know.
I think with your gnome techiness or whatever, and
Yeah.
I mean, even
Figure out the most efficient way to stack people.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Solid.
Yeah, okay.
okay.
And I'll give them instructions on how to get to safety.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, get them to the boats?
Yeah, just like how to basically pack up what you need, light and stuff, and take off, and then get to the docks, and then this is what's we're gonna have ships and stuff there for you. So I would almost imagine this as like Balrin and Halvard would probably go together and you talk about getting people to the village circle, and all during this, Balrid, like, you're talking to as many villagers as possible, and just like, hey, we're thinking about this evacuating the city, and this is what we're looking into right now, and you guys should really pack up, go home, take what's necessary, and we're gonna leave tonight. So you're like Balrin, like you're doing like the hard work, or you and Halvard are doing like the hard work of talking to people and trying to get them on board with this, and like how they can safely do this, and like, hey, it's gonna be at night, like get torches or some type of lantern or whatever, and make sure you guys are all holding hands like little kids. So like everybody's got a buddy. Little Timmy, you know, when you go and Timmy's like, I got a buddy and stuff like that too. And so you guys like, you know, talk to little Timmy and he's all on board, and like they're gonna go down to the village square. So Halvard and Balrin, you guys kind of do that, get that underway. Biddy, for you, you go down and you start assessing kind of like the dock and how many boats and all this stuff. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So, Biddy, you go down and you spend about an hour or so just inspecting the ships on Vogler's wharf, and you're kind of taking estimation of how many vessels are there, you know, what can transport, like how many hundreds of villagers and all that stuff. So you've got like your pen and paper out there and all that stuff, and as you're there, like you see Than, and Than's like, oh, hey, Biddy.
Hi, Fred.
Hi. Yep, I gotta go back to the gnome flinger and we'll work on this. I was just picking up some oil down here just for the machine. But I hope you're doing well. Looks like you're really busy doing something, so I'll let you go. Okay, bye.
See you later.
So, with that, Biddy, go ahead and make a survival wisdom check for me. Oh, jeez. Nice. Love your gist. 13. Okay. Do you have... That's right, you do have... Oh, no, you don't have inspiration, do you?
I had bardic inspiration, but
Oh, I need to remove that. That was...
I was gonna say that. I'm just like, I haven't had that for a while, so. No, but hang on.
Okay.
This is Halvard. You're the only one that's got it left, man.
All right. Well, with that, you're checking some things out, and then you're looking at the dock, and then go ahead. You're gonna talk to some of the fisher guys, like around the docks. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me.
Boy.
Okay.
So
So
that 19.
you start talking to some of the villager or the fishermen, the fisher folk, and they're just like, hey, we're thinking about evacuating the town, and we could really use your help and all this stuff. And they just are like, whatever, just ignore you, and they go back to their boat and they're fishing and stuff. You're just you're kind of bummed out about the fishing folk, and then you notice like a ferry that's crossing the Vanguard River. Go ahead and roll a investigation check for me.
Shit.
A 12. That's exactly what you need. You notice that the ferry crossing on the Vanguard River has a series of rafts and small boats on a pulley system. The mechanism can be broken down in probably 2 hours, freeing up vessels for 100 people.
Oh, nice.
Okay, sorry, repeat that.
Yes. You notice that the ferry crossing on the Vanguard River has a series of rafts and small boats on a pulley system. The mechanism can be broken down in 2 hours, freeing up vessels for 100 people. Let me see if I can throw this to chat too.
All right. No, I got it.
There you go.
Me personally. Okay.
Sorry. Um, so yeah, you do kind of like a bunch of recon and stuff down at the dock. You feel like you did your best, and you kind of go back to share your information with everybody.
All right.
So you guys kind of meet back at the Brass Crab, and
So you're successful at figuring a way for people to get out.
yeah,
Failed at being able to convince the fishermen to leave.
help with their
And what was his survival check for?
Their survival check was, like Biddy was trying to ask, just take inventory of all the floating masses of logs and crafts or rafts and stuff that could help more people out by escaping.
And that was successful or no?
That was not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the main thing that Biddy's going to come back to the group with is the kind of repurposed the ferry
Great.
to shuttle people out. So you guys kind of meet up back at the Brass Crab, and it's about early afternoon. Cudgel does return to Vogler and kind of share some information with you guys. She was able to kind of escape, get out, and go back to her Ironclad Regiment. She lets you guys know that Cudgel has directed the Ironclad Regiment to hold a position north of the village. The mercenaries believe they can, for a time, defend against a larger force. She hopes that they don't have to fight, but with any luck, a show of force will maybe convince the Dragon Army that Vogler isn't an easy target. But just in case, her soldiers set up a small rear command tent near the river gate. She's posted a message there so the village can send word to her troops as needed. She asked Becklin to kind of join her at the front in hopes that like a Knight of Solamnia appears on the field, and maybe the enemies will kind of hesitate or whatnot, be a little bit scared by that. So Becklin's like, yeah, I can help you out with that. And the mayor's like, all right, well, I need to talk to the people. And she's like, thank you, Halvard and Balrin, for what you guys did rounding up the people. And she goes out. She goes out to the village square, and she's kind of setting up. And there's a lot of people there from the town. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So yeah, you guys brought out a bunch of people. So you guys see colorful Kingfisher Festival decorations that still cover the village circle and the festival stage. Actually, let me move you guys to the town. Well, I'll just do that. So you guys are back at the Kingfisher Festival. Unlike the day before, the people collected in the village center are somber, muttering in worried tones as Mayor Raven takes the stage. The mayor doesn't mince words and says, "A dangerous army is headed for Vogler. The Ironclad Regiment will do what it can to defend Vogler, but we must be ready to flee." Following the mayor's report, the locals stand in stunned silence. Then their questions come in a wave of shouting and anger and fear, and it's just starts getting super chaotic down there. And the mayor's like trying to hold down the fort and shit like that, and it's just getting nasty. And you hear people like, "I'm not gonna leave my town. I've been here for 10 generations. I'm not going anywhere. This is bull honky. I don't believe there's no army outside the gates. This is ludicrous."
Can I try to get people's attention with prestidigitation with a shower of sparks or something? Just something to distract them for half a second, get them to calm down.
If you want to do that, or if anybody wants to do a intimidation or persuasion onto the crowd, I'll let you guys do like a group effort if you guys want to.
I got +7, so I'm all for persuasion tries.
Okay.
But yeah, if we do group effort, do we just each roll?
Yeah, you can either do intimidation or persuasion. You guys can do.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
But you can just tell there's a lot of resistance from the people.
My god. It's the same fucking roll I had 2 minutes ago.
Oh, another 9. Biddy. Okay.
At least you rolled an 8.
Just to double check, you
Halvard.
said either persuasion or intimidation, correct?
Yes. Yes.
They're
Throw
both
the
Well-
hammer down.
I'm better with intimidation, so
Do it.
I'll do
The
that.
group is counting on you.
Yeah,
I'm counting. I was
that's
Ooh,
better.
okay.
There we go.
There we go. Halvard,
better use of intimidation.
intimidation. So, Halvard, you seem to be gaining ground on the crowd. You've seen this as a soldier in the big city, and what you do, you use your loud voice, and when you start yelling, like you can hear other people start quieting. And what are you gonna say to them?
I think with what he'll say is he'll just go ahead. He'll probably say, "Now, there are a lot of things that I've seen in my days as a guard. I'm not a veteran compared to some of those within the militia, I'm sure of it. But it doesn't take much of an expert for me to understand that what is out there. And you can ask the guards themselves that there was even people at the gate and watching at the gate or beyond the gate that these people are not some meager mercenaries, which unfortunately we had already dealt with mercenaries that were unruly, and frankly, I don't think that it's beyond the stretch to assume most of you have heard the rumors of war that is coming, and although I found it rather unbelievable or usually a hoax, I've seen it myself. We have fought it in their patrols, but what is coming was no meager patrol. And I'm sure with what you may know of your mare, she does not seem very...
Kitty attack.
You could probably guess this is also not her first option.
With that, like, you just kind of like silence the crowd and they listen to you and they kind of calm down a little bit. And with that too, you hear this voice like, from the crowd. Hey guys, yeah, that's really great, but, I don't know if, that's such a great idea, and it's, Bakaris the Younger that you guys notice. I don't know if his thing is showing up for you guys. But,
It is.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, the mayor doesn't even know what she's doing. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, are we gonna listen to these guys, these people that just came into town? They don't even know whatever, and now they're telling us to, like, just leave everything at our home and all this? This is crazy. I mean, come on. It was probably a misunderstanding at High Hill. I'm like, really? Come on, guys. And
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Yeah. It just seemed like the mayor's actually going to say something, I realized.
the mayor is just, she's biting her tongue.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, I will go ahead and look to him and go ahead and say, well, it is not me. It is not her, as I point to Biddy. It is not him, as I point to also Balrin and Ciro's here, right?
No, Ciro is still,
The mercenaries?
yes, he's with
Okay.
the mercenaries.
Or he's just not
I
here.
realized that was something I didn't ask earlier, so this is my excellent way of fitting it in.
But you look around and stuff, and you see Evac and stuff is right there, like the soldier and stuff, and he's like, oh, he's right next to you guys, and he's just like, and he like reaches down to his like longbow, and he's just like, pulls it up, and he's like, if shit's gonna go down, I got you, bro, type of look and stuff.
As-
Like he just looks like
Kinda like
he's super
looking at
young.
this.
He's like a super young kid, and he just looks like he's just like, are we going? It's kind of like a bar in a bar. He's like, are we gonna
Gotcha.
throw it out? We're gonna throw it
Yeah,
out.
I
We
think
gotta go. We gotta
Halbert's
go.
kind of like look over and just go.
Yeah. Okay. He's like, okay, cool, bro, cool.
But it is not me or any of my companions who are telling you that you should leave. It is your mayor. It is some of your officials. Actually, I don't know if a mayor within this place would have been elected.
Mhm.
However it is that they came to here, have they led you astray for any length of time? And
Halvard, go ahead and make a intimidation or persuasion check against Bakaris the Younger.
Can I assist?
Yes. If you assist, I'll let you roll with advantage.
Yeah.
advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to. I
Use
was
the
trying to
help
think
action.
either I'll soil an object,
That'll be
which gives chance, but
I scared
Uh,
this kid once
maybe like a
Okay.
puff of wind or something.
So 14 definitely meets and beats it. Is
Yeah.
what you need. Go ahead and tell us like how you kind of let Bakaris the Younger scatter, or how are you going to intimidate him?
Okay. I think Calvor would just go ahead and say, now, if you would like to be the head honcho here, or if you really don't believe this army, you can go right out the gate, go find them yourself. You can go
Find
ahead.
it myself.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to. You want to see it for your very own eyes. You can. Or you can wait until later and then see. But that is your choice. That is
Whatever.
what I'm saying to you.
Whatever, I'm out of here. And he just takes off, and he's got like his like little 2 crony henchmen and stuff with him, and he's just like, whatever, you guys are all screwed. You're all gonna die, but nobody listens to me. But whatever. And he just like takes off, and the rest of the crowd like looks at you and looks at the mayor, And she's like, I know this is gonna happen, and nobody wants this, especially me, but we need to protect everybody here. I'm asking each and one of you right now to go home, grab your things, and meet down by the dock. Um, my friends here, Biddy, I think have some intel on how we can get out of here and escape towards Calamon. And she looks over at you, Biddy.
Biddy kind of steps up and she's like, well, I didn't have a great deal of luck securing any boats per se, but I did find a solution. There's a ferry crossing that has a pulley system with a bunch of boats, and if we get it all, if we it looks like we could break it down. Like I looked at the specs and I kind of checked it out, and it looks like we could take it apart and put it back together in about 2 hours, and we could really like that could be.
And you could just tell like the crowd is like just totally eyes glazed and they're just totally losing you. And Than is like, no. And you see like Than just pops out of nowhere. He's just like, no, she's right, guys. The ferry, we can utilize this and we can get people in and out, in and out, in and out, and we can get them across. You shuttle them down to Calamon and stuff. We can do this now, people. We can do it. And little Timmy, you see from the crowd, is like, yeah, that's right. I believe you. We can do it. I love these people. They're the best.
Biddy kind of like looks at him. She's just like,
So with that, like everybody kind of like adjourns and stuff, and the mayor's like still, she's getting through it. She definitely looks at you guys and she says thank you, and like non-spoken words, but like mouths it like thank you for saving her ass in front of the village and stuff, because people were not gonna do it. So with that, we will. Actually, there's one last thing, and I know we're over minutes and stuff here out, Mikey.
That's okay. We can do it.
But Becklin, like everybody, like goes back to their house and starts preparing to evacuate. You guys go back down to the Brass Crab. You guys start talking about evacuations. People kind of come in and out to Mayor, and she starts ordering people to do stuff and all this stuff. Barrett like kind of goes out and helps people, the villagers and all that stuff. And Becklin kind of requests you guys. She kind of nods to you guys like to come over here for a second, pulls you away. And she, or I guess you guys go ahead and make a insight check for me really quick.
There we go.
Okay.
A little something better.
Okay, so Balrin, you notice that Becklin is trying to keep something back, and she won't say anything probably in front of a lot of people, but you can tell she wants to talk to you guys in private.
Yeah, sorry. And what is the purpose with everybody here? But can we like excuse ourselves? And be like,
Yeah.
Hold on, Becklin, I got to talk to you about something. And
Yeah,
then
you
Biddy,
guys.
Halford.
Yeah. Okay, you
I'm
guys
not
pull
doing
each other off to the side, and you guys are going from the square back to the Brass Crab, and Becklin just says, thank you guys. I do have a favor here for you. I know things are going to get really crazy, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to ask you guys, there's a favor for me. There's a large wooden box that is under my bed in the Thornwall Keep. I need you guys to fetch that box, and I need you to give it to Darrett once he safely escapes town.
Sorry, Darrett is the one
Darrett.
that's been coming around with us everywhere, right?
Yeah, the knight in training.
Yeah.
And
Wouldn't
so
you'll be able to give
Um,
it to him, or
she's like, I can't right now. I'm gonna join Cudgel and her company up north and stuff like that, and I'm gonna be at the beginning of the entrance to the town to show my thing that I'm a knight. But I need somebody to do this. I need Derek to receive this box that I have special for him, but it has to be after he gets out of here. Can you guys do this for me?
Yeah,
Of course.
of course.
Excellent. I'd appreciate that. And so with that, you guys kind of have like a little mini side quest to go up there and grab that box from her. I will say once you guys go back to the Brass Crab, you guys could probably get a short rest in. I'll have to see how that works in the D&D world of what a short rest is and how people get hit points, or I don't know if you even get spells back or whatever, but
I don't think so.
no. Okay.
I don't know. I'd have to read it too.
Okay.
A lot of stuff
I
says
do
long
have
rest.
a quick question. So me and Ballard, we went around and told people about the like
Evacuating.
meeting up in the square, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever run into this fella that Ballard was looking for? Is there a guy here in a black robe?
No.
Are you talking
Just
about?
thinking.
Are you talking about that I was to deliver something? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah, that
for-
was
that's in
Wyhan.
Calamon.
Yeah, Wyhan in Calamon. Yep.
Calamon.
I got on my side quest
okay.
list.
Yes.
Is the place called Calamon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Vogler, so I'm like, oh wait, that's right.
Oh, okay.
That's
No, that's
that's better to
good
do,
for you to
but-
ask in case we forgot about it, but yeah, that's gonna be in
That is, I
Calamon.
guess, assuming Calamon's not like blown up or something.
No.
But
Maybe.
holy
I don't
Tabuto.
know. All right. So yeah, with that, we'll give you guys a short rest. I don't know. I'll think about. I want to give you guys a long rest, like super bad, but
Well, it wouldn't make
Well,
sense in this scenario.
yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, so I would say like you guys do a short rest, get what you can. You guys do notice that Evac, that young kid, is kind of partnering up with you guys, aka NPC. But we'll be tagging along with you guys, also with Derek also. So yeah, we'll stop there, and then we'll continue with what you guys have kind of that side quest to grab that box, and then also the mayor's gonna let the Dragon Army know that stall for time basically as you guys evacuate the town of Vogler as fast as you can, in case shit happens. So
Should we start splitting monies between the three of us instead
yes.
of 4? Okay.
Yeah, good call.
Now I have to remember where we found it last time.
I think the last
There's a
time,
good- yeah, there it is.
yeah, the 20 steel pieces, and that
Was
was
steel
from,
like silver or gold?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have steel as an option.
oh, you don't? Oh no.
No.
Okay, well that's a
Platinum, gold,
Dragonlance.
electrum, silver, copper.
Ugh, okay, sorry. So steel is gold. I was trying to keep it Dragonlance. There basically
That's
is
fair.
no gold. There's like steel, or steel is like that common currency and stuff in
Gotcha.
Dragonlance.
We could keep going with that. I myself did not know that.
Okay,
Previously.
sorry.
So I can keep that in mind.
But Alex, you read the first book. You did your homework. You didn't know that? Oh my gosh.
No, I mean, I don't think money was ever brought too much. They're more like
Minus 10 points from Gryffindor.
I don't know. Item brought up at any moment.
Alright.
It might have. I don't know. I'm gonna go use Control F to see if it's in there.
Control F, yes, go for it. Yeah.
We
Cool.
can on a short rest essentially get back some hit points if you use your hit die. If
Okay.
anyone's low, they can do it, but that doesn't give a shit else.
Okay. It doesn't do
So I'm just
anything
gonna
for
walk in
spells.
No.
In terms of, well, I guess, where was the place that Becklin was talking about? It under her bed, the
Thornwall
box?
Keep. It's the
Oh,
place that is, yeah, just northeast of town. Let me.
That's right, capitalized. That's a place.
Oh,
Like Ridgewood High School place where.
there we go.
Yeah, got it.
So it's, yeah, I'll put Becklin there. That's Thornwall Keep right there. It's just to the west of the city gates and stuff. So that's where she's asking
And-
you guys to go to.
Is Ciro with us at this point, or is he still with the
No.
mercenaries?
Yeah, Ciro is still with the mercenaries.
A noble
MIA.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cudgel's kind of like going off on our own to grab the mercenaries to bring them back into town to defend, kind of, hide between the soldiers that are on top of the cliffs and stuff like that. So looks like Tara's sleeping. Oh wait, no, she isn't.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go. You want to kill the?
Yeah,
Stream.
we'll kill
Bye,
the
everybody.
stream. Cool.
Gotcha. And is it that